Hey, what's going on, Taurus? So here's your bi-monthly love reading for October 21st to November 3rd. Remember, guys, that this is just a general love reading, so just take what applies. And the energies and messages that do apply, they can switch upon any given instance regarding you and the person in question for you. So the best thing to do, Taurus, is just to apply that specific energy and or message to either you or the person in question, or to the corresponding individual that it belongs to. Okay, and also cross-watchers, go ahead and apply the energies and messages within the exact same manner, okay? Alrighty, Taurus, so you're coming into the reading during this time with the Three of Wands reversed. And the four cards that popped out for you. The Three of Pentacles reversed. The Star card, so maybe you could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Lovers, so maybe you could be dealing with a Gemini, possibly. And the Mother of Cups, or the Queen of Cups. Maybe you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio individual. And for the person in question for you, they come into the reading with the Knight of Wands reversed. So maybe you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual. And the four cards that popped out for them, the Empress here. Maybe you could be dealing, like I said, with an Aries, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio individual you possibly could be dealing with, and also the Ace of Swords. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you during this time. Taurus, it seems like regarding this relationship, it's like you can't make a definitive or final decision, because I feel like it's not only your decision to make, you know, it's also resting upon the person in question for you. But I'm feeling like during this time, you may not be getting a lot of cooperation from the person in question for you. And what I'm also feeling here too, Taurus, is like maybe you have attempted to approach this relationship or speak to this person in question for you with a lot of coming from a heart-based perspective or heart-based reality. Like you try to approach it in a very sentimental way, I'm feeling here. And it's almost like you tried to do this as like a last resort, I'm feeling, or kind of like you tried to understand where they were coming from here instead of maybe like jumping down their throat or kind of judging them or coming up with conclusions. You know, I'm feeling, Taurus, like maybe you tried to take a step back and really look at the situation for really what it is or what it was, you know? And I'm really just getting here that you had to make the decision to maybe not do this or to, interesting. It's like you had to make a decision whether you were, you approaching this relationship in a very heartfelt way, right? What it did was, I feel like it was like your last, like I said, your last resort, your final like attempt to maybe try and keep this relationship together or to express to the person in question for you the way that you felt. You know what I mean? It was like your last, it was your last dollar. Like you were just like, okay, this is what it is. Let's see if this works. You know what I mean? Like that kind of situation I'm feeling here. And I'm feeling here too, like you were optimistic about this. Like you were like, yeah, this is going to work. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to, you know, come from understanding, which is great, Taurus. You know what I mean? I'm going to applaud you for that. But unfortunately, what I'm really feeling here is that regarding the person in question for you, it was them and their own insecurities and their own inner turmoil that was kind of causing a wedge between your guys' relationship. So it's great that you did come at this, or you approach this relationship with a heart-based perspective or reality. But interesting. Spirit saying, even though some of you may not be with this individual as of now, your good deeds do not go. Your good deeds do not go unnoticed. Interesting. Okay. So for your partner, the person in question, what I'm getting here is like maybe they may have like stepped out of the relationship, or maybe it was a very physical thing between you guys. I'm feeling here. Or maybe it turned into like a physical type of relationship. When I say physical, meaning like it was all about the sex, you know what I mean? Or it was all about those types of like physical attraction, and maybe the emotional aspect was left out of it, or it wasn't coming full or honest heartedly from them. I'm feeling here. And I'm almost feeling here too, like for some of you, maybe they manifested certain situations that either brought you guys apart. It sounds interesting. Brought you guys apart. That pulled you guys apart. Or I'm picking up here, maybe they were always kind of like, I don't want to use the word threatening, but kind of using your words against you and saying things like, well, I'm going to leave. Well, then I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. Like, you know what I mean? Using that against you, I'm feeling here. But what's very interesting is for some of you, I can see here that you guys do have a lot of love for each other. And I'm also getting here regarding that some truth needs to come. I'm feeling like you guys need to speak your truth to each other and really see emotionally where you guys stand with each other. It's very interesting energy here. Like, it's almost like neither one of you wanted to walk away, but at the same time, things weren't working. Things could not manifest. It just wasn't great. Like you guys' hearts can never seem to break even. And it seemed like you guys tried to work together and you guys were maybe on different platforms or something to that effect, what I'm getting here. And I'm picking up here too that for some of you, maybe Taurus, you know, as we spoke about earlier, maybe when you approach this relationship from a heart-based reality, and then that didn't work, you know what I mean? Or it was to no avail. Maybe then if you guys are separated right now, maybe then they try to approach the relationship then from a heart-based reality. And maybe you kind of were like, I'm not going to do it this time. I don't want to deal with all that. Maybe you felt like they were only trying to approach it with the heart-based reality. I'm not saying that they didn't mean it or that it wasn't organic. What I'm just saying here is like, you may have felt like it was, like they were trying to do it as like a desperate measure to get back with you or something to that effect that I'm getting here. Definitely, I can see here that you guys just cannot be on the same page. Like it was like, and I'm also getting here too as like a last message, like the roles would flip. You know what I mean? Like maybe you would oblige them and want to keep the relationship together, and then all of a sudden then you didn't want to do that, Taurus, and then they wanted to do that, and then it would flip where then you wanted to do that and then they didn't want to do that, and it was like you guys just couldn't break even. I'm feeling here. So I'm kind of getting here for you, Taurus. Now for you at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands reversed. Interesting, you both got the Knight of Wands reversed here. Yeah, Taurus, you know, you were just tired of feeling like left out and disappointed. You were tired of your actions and your efforts not being acknowledged, and it's just like you really just feel like it was like to no avail, like you wasted your time. A lot of disappointment, what I'm getting here, Taurus, for you. And then it's almost like, yeah, like the roles would switch. Like you would maybe try and be sour with them, you know what I mean, after when they would do that to you and vice versa. You know, it's kind of like, that's what I'm kind of getting here. Now for your partner, the person in question, at the bottom of the deck for them, we got the High Priestess. Okay. Feeling like they're not listening to themselves. Interesting. Then they got the Four of Cups reversed here. Sorry about that. The camera's acting crazy. The Four of Cups here reversed. Interesting. Is that what it is? Okay, interesting. I'm kind of feeling what I'm channeling through here is like they would miss, your partner, the person in question, would miss like all of the emotional cues that you would give them. Like they would miss all the little subtle things, Taurus, that you would say to them or you would do for them regarding like letting them know how you feel, but in a nonverbal type of way, like nonverbal communication, and they wouldn't pick that up here. And it's almost like, yeah, they wouldn't listen to that. They didn't catch on to that. I'm also getting here too that they are not listening to themselves regarding they will not listen to themselves regarding how to like to approach the relationship in the best way possible to get themselves out of like we just heard purgatory. Interesting. To get themselves out of like the rut. You know, if you guys were having, you know, contention, they weren't listening to themselves regarding how, and they were listening to themselves and not listening to their intuition regarding how to get themselves and you and the relationship out of that situation. They definitely were missing the nonverbal communication with you, Taurus. I'm feeling here, but like I said, but you guys both got the Queen of Cups here. That's what's interesting. So I do see a lot of love here. I really do, and it's evident here. But I'm just feeling like you guys may need to communicate that to each other and maybe be more organic and honest with each other, possibly if that situation or that opportunity arises. All right, Taurus, that's what I'm getting for you during this time. If you'd like to book a personal reading, check the description box below. There you find my contact email, our Facebook page, and also a link to Facebook Messenger where you guys can get a hold of me there as well. If this reading resonates with you, Taurus, go ahead and tap the thumbs up button. Let me know, okay? Feel free to comment, to share, and to subscribe to the channel if you already are not. And also remember to tap the bell so you guys can be immediately notified of all and any new content that I upload for you guys. And also, Taurus, check out the playlist section of our channel and check out the generalship spiritual readings that I upload once a month for each of the signs for a spiritual approach to your guys' situations, circumstances, and relationships. All right, Taurus. Alrighty, we'll see you.